Welcome to another edition of Robbo Outdoors. Today, me and Mr. Rudder for St Edmunds College are undertaking the 15-kilometre Munjip Trail, located just inside Bait Haven, and we'll finish at Malua Bay. And there's no place to camp on it, so we're just doing it straight out and then hopefully get an Uber back to the Chinese Spy Wagon after we're done. Thanks for joining us and hopefully you enjoy the adventure. The Munjip Trail is located on the New South Wales south coast of Australia and is part of the indigenous Yuin Nation. It is 15 kilometres from Observation Point to Mackenzie's Beach. There are cliff tops, beaches and bush. The walk starts, as you can see on the right, with an abandoned mansion, so you know you're going the right way. And then follow the cliff tops, behind people's houses and down onto the beaches. Hopefully you'll enjoy the walk with us, and maybe you could do it yourself soon. Thanks for joining us again. So I've never been on this one before, so we'll just have to wing it. As you can see, there are excellent signposts all along the route. And here we have some high quality trudging to trudge.
His job, writing and reporting, and then fly back to Australia and come down and just sit there and write it up.
On top of the cliff on part of the walk, and their view, not bad. Also, I'm discovering that this is our first hike since we did the Murray one, and my fitness is no good. I can bench press truck axles, but can't walk up a hill. So we're going to try and fix that. Hang on, I'm talking on my video, mate. So one thing we are finding is that it's not as wild. So obviously the beach is just there, but we're finding that it's really parallel to people's homes, some of which are really nice. There's a nice Harry Kuehl there. So we've got the sea on one side and we've got houses on the other. So we are about 3 kilometres in and we're finding it the best signposted walk we've done. Lots of headland walking. We've only been onto one beach. The reviews like this is very, very similar to the Murray walk. But the signposts, even when you're walking on the street, There are spray painted signs on the gutter to help you cross the road and tell you where to go. So far so good.
You got shits in because I kept looking through going, Jenny. Have a Patreon where you put up like snippets of all the dumb shit I say in the background of your video.
So about 4 k's in, we're at Surf Beach and there's an IGA across the road. So I just popped in for some Powerades and Surf Beach. On this hike I've got my $30 Temu backpack. It's 50 litres. It's pretty handy for day trips, and we're currently at Surf Beach. I'm just having a Powerade, and there's, I won't film that, that's the playground, and over there you've got the cafe, and you've got lots of seating and covered areas, and the entrance to the beach there. So far it's been a very pleasant walk. So if you remember back to my last video, I got a new camera, the Osmo Pocket 3 with the gimbal on top, and as I said, I couldn't work it, I hated it, so I sold it, and I'm currently filming on, I'll show you, on my Insta360 Ace Pro 2. It got a flip screen, so I bought the tripod from Amazon, the Octopus tripod, and if you can film the film, you can see that it's got a flip screen, which when you're filming like front to camera stuff, you can actually see instead of the smaller lens on the GoPro. So far so good, and I've actually got a DJI mic 2 lapel mic, which I'm going to add to it, but I couldn't work that out before we came on the hike. So we're currently about 4 k's in, and then we're going to drive about 22 k's to Pebbly Beach. It's a national parks campsite, which is why unfortunately I don't have Archie the dog. I know you all miss him, but we're going to stay there for the night and then pop home tomorrow. So thoroughly enjoying it so far. Bit of wildlife. This is our first treacherous water crossing. Oh, I have the vertical jump of the Empire State Building. Oh no. And down. Did you make it in one go? So a little pointer for you, halfway down Surf Beach, you actually don't walk along the beach. There's a bridge that has an arrow with Quality Bateman's Bay graffiti on it, and you've got the Munjip stamp, and you come across this bridge. So in relation, it's just past the toilets. So walking to Malua Bay, past the toilets, and then halfway down the beach, come across this bridge and the creek. And you'll come out to some houses and turn left. So this is the most isolated beach we've come to, mainly because the hill we just walked up, oh my days. I need to work on my fitness before my UK holiday. So another beautiful beach. Unfortunately you can't camp on them, as this one would have been perfect. So we're about halfway now, like a Bon Jovi song. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. All right, I'm gonna try and make my way across this way. Another treacherous water crossing. Oh no, Steve's down. Yeah. Right, I'm going to try and link up with the trail over here. I may have missed a sign, but it's unusual because the signs are everywhere. It's actually amazing for those people who don't like reading maps or being compass illiterate like myself. It looks like I've come back to the trail, which is good. And Mr. Rudder is somewhere over there, so hopefully he comes down from that direction. So just coming out of Malua Bay, and we've got about, I think, less than 2 kilometres to go, and some steep steps, and hopefully we'll finish at Mackenzie's Beach. Alright, on the final headland, very windy, so apologise about the sound, but we are on the home stretch to Mackenzie's Beach. Beach. There's the car park. There's the trailhead. Overall done. Mackenzie's Beach, a whale tail sculpture. So 3 hours and 50 minutes, we've arrived at Mackenzie's Beach. There's the trailhead behind me, and an amazing walk. Signposting, I'm giving it 8 out of 10. There was a few spots where we had to just go with it, where one little spray painted logo on the ground would have got us there, but they've done a great effort, and well done to everyone involved. And I would say that it was up there with one of the best hikes I've done. Shame there's no camping really at the beginning or the end or halfway through, but overall a great episode of Robbo Outdoors. So we're off to Murrumarang and Pebbly Beach campsite now today, and it's Saturday afternoon, and we have finally made it back from Mackenzie's Beach, where apparently there's one Uber driver in the entire place of Bateman's Bay, and he wasn't working today. So we paid about $45 to get a Bateman's Bay cab, and we have arrived at Pebbly Beach campground. There's my swag there, and Mr. Rudder is there, and it's been raining, so our firewood is a little bit wet. But we're just going to go down now and see the kangaroosters and have an explore. So, talk to you soon. Yeah, so my hat blew away. Oh no, Skip. Wait, get. Can I have my hat back? Oh no, Skip's down. Send for help. Don't need my hat. So at the moment we're having fire issues because the firewood's wet and we actually forgot to bring firewood and fire starters. So we've cleaned out the fire pit, and now Mr. Rudder is constructing a towering inferno. All we want is a fire. That's all we want.
Thank you to the young man from Belconnen that lent us a fire starter.
He gave us some hippie fire starters, which we've got 2 in there, and hopefully we have some sort of fire. But as I said, it had 30 mils of rain on Thursday, and there was precipitation.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, so we shall see.
Oh, that's on fire. Go on. Go on. No, go off you go. Off you go. Go on. Go on. I don't want you taking food out of my hand. Go on. Oh, it's still warm.
I packed up my truck, said goodbye to my phone, left a gone camping sign, now on my own. No meetings, no emails, no boss breathing down, just me and the pine trees, far from the town. I'm gone camping and the world can wait. Got a campfire burning and a full dinner plate. The bugs may be biting, the nights might be cold, but this life in the woods is more pure than gold. I traded my Wi-Fi for clear mountain streams. My calendar's now full of blue sky dreams. No traffic, no deadlines, no alarm clocks ring. Just a harmonica and a sleeping bag swing. I'm gone camping and the world can wait. Got a campfire burning and a full dinner plate.
So we were at the beach having breakfast, and then as soon as we got the bread rolls out, we were attacked by a swarm of kangaroos, so just be wary. And now we've retreated to the provided barbecue area, and it's a beautiful sunny morning. So we've cooked down at the beach and then we've had to retreat to the bunker, but not the end of the world.
It's like they know that tourists come along with.
So this is the campsite. Got the Dache set up with the swag and the stretcher, the Chinese spy wagon in the background. Then we have the fire pit, and up to where you park, and there are 14 sites. Well, the only issue is, I think during summer this is as close as the next person can get, so could be interesting during summer. But it's a lovely morning. The beach is down that way, and overall it was a great night's sleep. So what I've been doing is I've been going to Bunnings for like $10 and getting a tarp each time I go, and then I just recycle that. So sleep wise, I had my Cedar Summit -9 sleeping bag. I think it's called the Spark 2. And then I had my big Coleman fluffy one over the top. So it was actually a fantastic sleep. I only got up once during the night. So overall pretty good.